Hi, and this is session 9 of MDriven Turnkey. In this session we're going to talk about view override. This is the name of this view, edit one car. And what you could do in license and ticket is to find your site and check view overrides, and then simply create one and name it to the same name as the view, CS/HTML, and then you could paste in your view override. To know what to paste, we expose this article that shows what we have to start with. I'm going to copy that and paste it in. So this is the original HTML. I'm going to add something so that we see it's the override. Like that. When we have done that, we save and send settings and restart application. We get information here that it's saved, the new override. Save. And when we F5 this one, it's no longer the original, it's the override. And having that in place, we could start fine-tuning our things here. I'm gonna remove the MVC widget that fills in the auto-generated UI for us. I'm gonna write text here just to show what part of the UI this is. Sending this over to the application, F5ing the application. This is where my content will go. Okay. So that's one place where I can work with it. I'm gonna grab this one to show you how to add a simple input control. And as you see, the input control works. It hooks up to the save action and subscribers, update the heading and so forth. Gonna paste in something more from our example article, like the style that comes from the style ref in the view model. Sending over that and F5ing the application, and now we see that the bombastic style is there from before. Something that's often pretty hard to get correct is select boxes, or combo boxes as we usually call them. I'm going to fix the quotation marks here because they are strange in the HTML. Sending over this to the application, F5ing it, and there's no match doing a select box or combo box like this. I can undo it and redo it, just like you would have expected. Right. In the example article we write about how we do a table, so I'm gonna paste that in our override as well. Let's see, the headers, we don't really have a grid in this view model, but let's make one anyway. Registration number, and remove those two, and let's see. Okay, no, it's the base pick list we should be after, not the registration number. I'm gonna change that. Like this. And having one column, brand dot name, and that would be our grid. Sending over that to the application, F5ing the application, and there we have a grid showing the two brands that we have in the database. Right. Gonna edit some more, removing all the unnecessary things that we don't really need. Removing the information show of the broken constraints, and also removing the actions. So you're pretty much free to do whatever you want in this part. That would be one way to do it, but you could do anything you like. In fact, we're gonna show you how to do another thing, a bit more complex thing. So I'm downloading the model to show you a new view model that was added, car location. The car location is brought up via a class action on car view car location. So it's the root object itself on the car. Yeah, and it has the registration number and location longitude and location latitude, which are just doubles. And here we have two variables in the view model, vClient latitude and vClient longitude. Since we're dealing with HTML5, we thought it would be good to have a special action to just pick up the current location. So having those exact variables in any view model will pick up the current location from the browser if it allows it. So having that available, I've added some more advanced HTML, adding scripts that drags in a Google map and sets the locations as markers. And this is a good thing to remember, source URL dynamic script.js. If you have that in place, the debugger in Chrome will pick up on your dynamic scripts. Just gonna remove the old override I had in place and put this new one in action, sending over that to the application. And I'm gonna find the car location, show all cars, and if I pick one, the class action view car location shows up. I click that one and I have my override, and that shows the map. Update markers on map, and I see the two markers, set current location. Let's look at how set current location is implemented. Is an execute expression that takes the vCurrent car location latitude and assigns it to the vClient latitude. That was the special variables that was set to the browser's location information if the user agrees to submit it. And I'm gonna show you this on the phone as well, since the phone has a better location ability. I'm gonna override and as you see here on the phone, as we use Bootstrap, it's folded the UI. So that's how you could override view models or other views in your application. Thank you.